folks, back on the Bossman Show here with professional hockey player Malcolm Hayes for the Atlanta Gladiators out of the ECHL. Man, Malcolm, he's on the bus with us. What's good, brother? How you feeling, man?
I'm doing good, man. How are you? Thank you for having me on the show.
No doubt, brother. Man, let me ask you, it's not too many brothers who play hockey. So tell me what got you into the game of hockey, man, and wanted to make your hay in the NHL, man, on the ice there, brother.
Yeah, I started when I was young. I was living in Detroit when I started playing. It's pretty common up there in the north. So we moved down here, just kept at it. Somehow I ended up back here playing. A few years later, it's pretty funny how it all came full circle.
No doubt, man. And so, like for you, man, who was your favorite hockey player growing up, man, to give you inspiration, man, to want to keep on going at this thing, my guy?
There's a pretty good list for that, but I'd say like number one inspiration would be the first NHL black hockey player, Willie Reed. And then I'd also say Wayne Simmons too. I've always liked the game that he plays. He plays a strong, tough game. So those are probably two of the biggest names that I would say are like inspirations for me.
No doubt. And you are an enforcer, brother. I saw you some of your videos, man. You are an enforcing brother. You out there knocking cats down, man. So talk about your game on the ice, man, and how you want to leave an impact on the ice for these guys you're going into every night on the rink there.
I would just say I play like a heavy physical game. I wouldn't say like an enforcer, but I stick up for myself. I stick up for my teammates. And when something has to go down, then I have fun with that. But for the most part, I'm just out there trying to make some plays.
No doubt, hey, but bro, I saw you, but you got some hands on you, my guy. I saw it.
I appreciate that.
I saw my man got some hands on him. My man doing his thing. And like you said, man, Atlanta used to have the Thrashers. I remember going to some Thrasher games before they left and went to become the Winnipeg Jets now. And your team is with Ottawa underneath them. But when you moved down here, bro, like how did your family and you kind of stay in that hockey mode, connect with people down here? Because the Thrashers were popular here for a while.
Yeah. I would say a lot of that comes from the work that my dad put in. He was just good at really networking and just asking questions and asking hockey parents and stuff like that. I would say the hockey community is pretty small. So, like, if you know one person in it, then you probably know everybody in it. So that's how it got to this point, really.
No doubt. And you went to Maine for 4 years, man. Then you went to Alaska Anchorage. And then being from Detroit, I guess the cold weather didn't get to you. It'll get to me for sure. But talk about the experience being up there in Maine, man, playing hockey there, college hockey up there, then going to Anchorage for your last year, man.
Yeah, both amazing schools, both great experiences. I was in Maine for 4 years. Obviously, like you said, with the cold, it was pretty bad. But I went to prep school too, high school, so I was kind of used to the cold already. And I've always just had that mindset where I'm going to go wherever for hockey, so it didn't really matter to me if it was hot or cold. But I made it work, so I wasn't too worried about it. I made it even more cold if I go to Alaska.
No doubt. Like I'm like, my man loves the cold weather more than anybody I know right now. all them spots, but yeah, man, I like it, man, because I see, the Nashville Predators are kind of close to here, so it's Carolina as well, man. So, like for me, man, I'm glad to see you going into it because my alma mater, Tennessee State, now wants to get a hockey team. Means that when my hockey team. So, so I think you'll be good to maybe talk to my people on my alma mater about that as well, brother, as well. But for me, man, I like your YouTube game, bro. Like, how'd you get in that YouTube game? Your dad, your sidekick. Tell us about that, man.
Yeah, I just started it after I finished college. And I just had a little bit more time on my hands. And my dad was just like, you should record this and put this on YouTube. But people want like an inside look at what professional athletes do and stuff like that. And I just had a little bit of time. My nephew loved YouTube too. So he was into it. And he was teaching me stuff about YouTube. We were just having fun with it.
Malcolm, for his training, I played football, basketball, baseball. What's the training like for hockey? Because you have to have a lot of endurance to skate for three periods as well. So, and of course, you have line shifts, of course. So, what's the training regimen for hockey per se, from a football, basketball, baseball perspective, compared to what you have to do?
I would say like you gotta have you don't have to be as strong as a football player, but you gotta have strength like a football player. It's like a basketball player. You gotta be able to go forever. You have those shifts, so sometimes you're not gonna be able to get off when you want to get off. So you have to go an extra 30, 45 seconds. You gotta be able to be ready for that, and that's where it comes also comes out of being strong and winning those battles.
No doubt. And you know what, man? I think that, let me ask you this: how can we get more young black men to look at hockey more so than the route typically taken, which is football, basketball, baseball? How can we get more young men involved in wanting to take the hockey path as you have?
Honestly, I think it comes down to like the colleges. I think they did a better job of marketing, just letting them know that they're out there. Because right now there's only 59 Division I schools, I think. So I think there needs to be more marketing, just for people to understand that there are other lanes that you can take to go get an education cheaper than you would if you just went to school and things like that. And then it also comes from everything like the NHL and the big leagues, but that just comes with growing the game of hockey as a whole. I still think that needs to keep getting better and better, and that'll help it grow too.
And like Malcolm, for like high school wise, like so. Tell us, talk about the league, because you never hear about like a hockey league. You hear about AAU basketball, 7-on-7 groups of football, travel baseball. You never hear about how a young man get reared in hockey. So what things are there for kids in 7th through 12th grade who may be interested in hockey and want to pursue it, but don't really know about where they can get into it?
Yeah, I mean, you could just like start at like your local rinks. Usually, most local rinks will have like either like AA or AAA teams that you start out with, and then there's like a lot you don't hear about like the leagues because there are so many hockey leagues in terms of like they call them juniors, but there's a lot of those younger leagues where like the teenagers or and, younger kids will for the plenty of leagues, but you can just kind of just like go to your local rink and just kind of see what teams are around your area.
No doubt, no doubt. And you know what, man? I think there's some kids really do that because, like you said, man, it's a fun game to play. It's just a matter of being able to be exposed to it. Because as you know, like you said with marketing, like you said, a lot of things is exposure. If you're not exposed to it, you won't pursue it or know about it. So I think that I think hockey can do it, but like I said, about like use you as a example as well of black hockey players. So because when we see one of us, we feel more apt to want to try and do, like Vince Serena did for tennis and Tiger Woods did for golf.
Exactly. You see somebody on TV that looks like you kind of get that mentality. Well, if he can do it, then I can do it too, kind of thing.
No doubt, brother. And let me ask you this, man. So, being from Detroit, now are you a Lions fan, Pistons fan, or what are you these days?
No, I'm from Atlanta.
Oh,
we're only in Detroit till like the first grade.
So you Hawks, so you a Hawk fan then, right?
Yeah, but they make it hard. I'm a Hawk fan.
Yeah. So
I don't really want to talk about the Falcons.
Hey, I'm in most of the home games, bro. I'll be at tomorrow against Memphis and Sunday against the Pelicans. I'm there, man. I have to watch it. I have to watch it in my face, brother, every night, man. Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is. But you know what, man? It's beautiful that we have all these sports here. And how's it feel getting to play home, bro? You're playing at home right now. Of course, I know you want to make it to the big league, of course, but being able to play at home right now and develop your game at home, man, where you got your grounding from, bro. How's it been feeling for you, man?
It's just nice. It's nice to be able to have a family on the games. It's like the closest I ever played to home before. So being able to have like all my family be able to come out to basically every game that I'm in is nice.
No doubt. And now let me ask you this, man. Now, how was the crowds for you guys, man? How can we get more fans to come out and watch you all play out there?
I mean, the crowd is starting to build up because we're winning, I think. But at the beginning of the year, the crowds were pretty small, and now it's starting to grow. So I think it's done a good job of like starting to grow. And as playoffs get closer, I think we'll start seeing more crowds as well. Our bigger crowds.
No doubt. And what I love about you, Malcolm, is, man, you're very passionate about this. I'm passionate about radio. You're passionate about hockey. So talk about, where does your passion and love for your craft come from? I know for me, it's about just doing something I love. I don't want to have to get a real job. That's why I do what I do. So for you, what's your passion, motivation every day when you go out there and work out, or when you go out there and, hit some pucks, man? Talk about that, brother.
No, exactly. I mean, I'm on the same page as you. I don't really want, I guess I would say, like a real job. This is like what I enjoy doing. I get to wake up every morning and play hockey. So that's where I get like the passion from it. The motivation is that this isn't guaranteed. This can be taken from you at any time. So you got to hurry to keep it every day. And that's where I just come with that motivation. And I just like working hard, and I just like getting better. Doing things hockey related, so it's pretty easy for me.
And Malcolm, a lot of fans are saying that, for us athletes, man, like a lot goes into this thing. It's more than just showing up at the rink every night. You got to watch film, you got to take care of your body, you got to eat right, So talk about that piece of it as well for the fans who don't understand. Hey, it's more than just showing up at the rink and you put on that sweater, man.
Yeah, it comes with a lot of discipline. So it's a full-time, 24-hour job. You got to eat, sleep, breathe it. It's a long season, so that's why you really got to be passionate about it. And that's why I think like all the guys on the bus around here are passionate about it too, because like it is like 24/7. It's always something that you got to be thinking about, whether it's getting water, proper nutrition, or making sure you get your rest before bus rides like we're all right now. So it all comes into play, and it definitely all makes a big difference too.
No doubt. Well, Malcolm, man, I know you're on the bus, man. Thank you for coming on the show today, man, brother. And I'll be cheering for you guys, man. I'll be cheering for you personally, my brother. So please, I'll have you on the show again, my guy. Talk some Hawks and Falcons with you as well, and Braves with you.
Yeah, I'm down for sure. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, brother.